let's just start. I did not like Erin. She was just too dumb for me to enjoy. I get that's her personality, but it was really hard to watch. Like, it wasn't that funny. Sorry, D. If you're watching The Office and you don't like Dwight, why are you watching the show? He has just the right amount of craziness to make the show as interesting as it is. I would even say he carries the show at some points. S tier. Joe was a pretty fun character. Not the worst boss, but also not the best. She's a solid B. Ryan was a pretty boring character. In the later seasons, they just made him into a complete douche, sort of one dimensional. Um, didn't have a lot of memorable scenes, so C? You know what? Throw Kelly in C too. She just wasn't that amusing. Her and Ryan really belong together. The show got that right. Yeah. Angela, nothing really stood out with her. I mean, she was short and she was kind of labeled as the office B. So B. Yeah. Gabe was fantastic. If you watch Silicon Valley, then you would agree with me. And if you didn't watch Silicon Valley, then go watch Silicon Valley. He is just the epitome of awkward and weird. Let's put him in A. Jim's a solid character. He's clever, relatable, and level-headed. His pranks are pretty funny too. A tier. All right, let's be real here. Pam was basically just a female Jim, but she didn't do as many pranks, so B. I didn't really like Meredith. They made her into this completely shameless character, but I guess she had a couple good moments in the show, so C. I don't think I laughed in any scene she was in. They should have just kept her in Tallahassee. F. Look, Andy was funny in the beginning, but they completely messed up by making him the boss. So, B. Yo, what happened to this character? At first, she was just sad, but then she got a little bit sassy, and by the end, she just turned into a full bully. C. Creed is the GOAT. S. Completely unpredictable character. You just have absolutely no idea what he's going to do or say in any scene. My god, how did they. Legend has it that he just walked on the set and they just let him in. Oscar? Yo, Oscar was pretty funny. He had clever lines throughout the whole show and he did a good job at calling people out. He was a bit arrogant at times, but that just adds to the humor. A tier. Jan was pretty normal and a little boring in the beginning, but as the seasons went by, she progressively turned more insane, and I think she was really fun to watch. A tier. I don't want to be seen agreeing with Michael too much, but I think he's right about the Toby hate. They managed to make him so pathetically boring. Definitely D. Stanley was alright. Like, he played the character well. He was just being the grumpy old guy. The real. I know this is a bit off topic, but I think the real actor, Leslie David Baker, that's his name. He was recently involved in some sort of crypto scam. Yeah, that really. A lot of people started hating him after that. So, yeah. But for the show, B. Oh, I loved Kevin. Isn't he hard not to like? He behaves like a 5-year-old child, and putting that in the workplace is just a comedy gold mine. And his side eye is pretty tops. You know what? I don't care. I'm putting him in S tier. Todd was super annoying. Yeah. He did a great job at being completely insufferable. So I'm gonna give him D. If you do not think Michael is S tier, then you didn't understand The Office. I'm sorry. Just you have to rewatch it. Michael had the best character development on the show by far, and it's not even close. Pete, C. Clark, also C. I get that the last season was trying to shake things up and introduce new characters, but they did a bad job. They weren't funny. Mose was straight up weird. But he wasn't creepy weird, he was more like homeschool weird. And he still made me laugh a lot. So, A. Absolutely terrible. He did not fit into the office at all. D'Angelo is a contender for the worst character in the show. Yeah. F. Put him in F. I know a lot of people don't like Robert, but I think he was hilarious. He had just the right amount of creepiness and yet seemed strangely powerful. And he just had this ability to make everyone uncomfortable and awkward. So I might get hate for this, but I have to put him in S tier. David was pretty boring, normal character. I guess it's like I said with Jim, you just need sane characters to balance out the wackos. B. Daryl was fun. Yeah, it was a good decision to put him upstairs and give him more lines. He's basically just Jim, but without any of the nonsense. Put him in A. Holly wasn't really that fun to watch. It seems like she was just there to match Michael's childlike behavior, but it felt kind of forced, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna put her at C. Nate is precious. He has to be protected at all costs. The way he delivered his lines was just on point. Great actor. S. And did I miss anyone? No? Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video.